And welcome to Sean's View No Filter. We could call it uncensored, we could call it unscripted. Expect the unexpected. You don't know what I'm going to say, you don't know what I'm going to do, because here on Uncensored, that's what we do. Here on Sean's View Entertainment, what we're going to do here is we're going to talk about all the people that had backlash and criticism and hate towards Kevin Owens. Well, not quite frankly towards Kevin Owens himself. No, towards the WWE, the powers that be, the creator, Vince, Triple H, whoever may be running behind the scenes and running with the ball. You know, when Kevin Owens defeated John Cena, everyone was going ape crap. No, you know what? Screw that. Ape shit. They were going nuts. They're like, yeah, Kevin Owens. He's the next big deal. He's the next big thing. He's the future WWE World Champion. Triple H is behind Kevin Owens. So you know that you can expect the very best, because Triple H is running NXT and he's going to run the WWE not into the ground like some people are saying that Vince McMahon is doing. No, Triple H sees the future. There's light at the end of the tunnel, and we know that Kevin Owens is going to have a successful career. So Kevin Owens defeats John Cena the first time around, right? And it was shocking. Nobody expected it. Nobody anticipated it. So you got to give the WWE a thumbs up for that one. A hell of a thumbs up. Remember, no filter here on Sean's View. I'm not going to go back and press pause or fast forward or rewind or re-record. We're going to go with the flow. We're going to shoot from the hip. All right. So then Kevin Owens faces John Cena 2 more times. Okay? 2 more times. And every match was awesome. It was off the charts. It was unpredictable. Although for some people, they'll say, well, we all knew Cena was going to get the win the two other times, because the same thing happened with Rusev. The same thing has happened with other superstars in the past. Cena will lose the first program, but then he'll go on to win the next ones. Well, I think the one that most people are going to remember is the first one, and I'll tell you why. Because that was the most memorable. That was the first encounter. And when you talk about it and when you think about it, really the first is what matters most. And Kevin Owens said it himself last night on Raw. He said he defeated John Cena. Nothing about, Owens lost to Cena. Owens tapped out to Cena. There's no shame in tapping out to a 15-time world champion, okay? But we all know Kevin Owens has the ring awareness. We all know the kind of athlete. We all know the kind of fortitude. We all know the kind of resiliency that Kevin Owens possesses and what he has and what he brings to the ring. Sure, he may not be the most built. He may not have the most strength. He may not have the six-pack. He may not have the big bulging muscles. No, he may not have any of that. But he appeals to a certain demographic that want to see guys like him succeed. But I'm getting off track here on No Filter. Sean's View Uncensored here talking about this. So Owens wins the first encounter. Then Kevin Owens loses the next 2 to John Cena. Then the complaints and the criticism and the hate and the backlash. Oh, Owens is buried. Kevin Owens will never be the same again. Kevin Owens is going to be a laughingstock. Kevin Owens is not legitimate. Kevin Owens won't be taken at face value. Kevin Owens will never see the light of day. Kevin Owens is buried, and just like Sean Van has been buried multiple times on this website, but yet here I stand above ground. Here I stand breathing, here I stand talking, and here I stand being defiant, because that's what I'm all about here on No Filter. But here we go. Sean Van says like this. How's that burial going for Kevin Owens, who was featured? Not only was he highlighted, but he was featured in a match to determine a number 1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Sure, he lost the match, but if Kevin Owens was so buried and the WWE had no long-term plan for him, or if the WWE so-called were so against him because he's fat and he's out of shape and he's not meeting the kind of requirements that the WWE had set forth for a WWE superstar. I don't want to hear that mumbo-jumbo criticism, backlash, hate crap anymore about Kevin Owens being pushed, being de-pushed, being fast-forward, being sprung, being spring, being deleted, being depleted. Kevin Owens is on the WWE's radar. The WWE is behind Kevin Owens. I don't care if he lost or won the match last night. The fact that he was highlighted, the fact that he was in a main event program, he was in the ring with Randy Orton in a short amount of time. If you call being buried, being in a feud or a match with a John Cena, a Randy Orton, or a Cesaro, if you called that buried, well then I'll go out of business tomorrow. I'll shut down the episode tomorrow. Sean's View Entertainment is as sure as the day is light and as sure as the sun is out and the birds are chirping at 6:21 p.m. because of the change of times, that Kevin Owens, ladies and gentlemen, will remain on top of the mountain. Because you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter about wins, losses, and draws. It's about how you utilize, it's about how you showcase, and it's about what the WWE ultimately is going to set out for you to do. The WWE fans, or the IWC-YW fans, the smart fans, are so quick to judge and pick apart every little thing that they see. Oh, John Cena buried Kevin Owens. John Cena was responsible for Kevin Owens never being the same. Kevin Owens will never bounce back. But yet Kevin Owens was in a pronounced main event last night. He was in a #1 contenders match for the goddamn WWE World Heavyweight title. And you're going to tell me that that man is buried? You're going to say that man can't capitalize on Cena beating him twice in a row? Even though Kevin Owens got the first win. And even though what most people are going to remember is the first time that Kevin Owens defeated John Cena? That's what you're going to remember him for. That's what you're going to know. That's what you're going to realize. And at the end of the day, here on No Filter, here on Sean's View Entertainment, I will come on here, and I don't care what you say, I don't care what you do. We want wrestling content. Well, I've been giving you wrestling content. You wanted news and rumors. I said as long as it's WWE related, you're going to get it here on Sean's View Entertainment. And there ain't no one that's going to stop me. There ain't no one that's going to come in my way. And there ain't no one that's going to come face to face and tell me otherwise. Because here on Sean's View No Filter, here on Sean's View Uncensored, where there is no censorship, where we don't go past whatever you're going to talk about, whatever you're going to do, whatever morals, whatever standards, the standard is the limit. And I'm going to take the limit. I'm going to go beyond the limitations. I am going to forge a legacy for myself with this new No Filter series, because Sean's View Entertainment will make you recognize and realize that at the end of the day, this is the show to watch, because you are witnessing the supremacy and you are witnessing the noteworthiness of Sean's View Entertainment. And you realize that Kevin Owens wasn't really buried at all. Subscribe.